fucking... I'm just waiting for somebody to rebel against these self-congratulations that just everybody is fucking doing now. Whether you're flipping over a fucking water bottle, I know that's an old reference, but I'm an old guy, so I'm entitled, okay? Flipping a water bottle over, or you just fucking sealed a corner and forced the run back to the inside for a 1-yard game. This celebrating and posing and nodding and fucking, you know, the whole Hulkamania fight. He only did it once a fight. He earned the fucking moment when he finally ripped his fucking shirt off. I'm just wondering. The same way, like in music, every couple of years, it's like somebody strips it down and brings it back, man. You know, which is just at this point, even that is just like played out. But like the first time the fucking Ramones and all of them came out, and they just rebelled against the giant arena rock behemoth that rock had become with all the fucking pyrotechnics and all of that fucking horse shit. Then they fucking stripped it down. Is there going to be a group of young people that just bring back getting a first down, flipping the ball to the ref, and going back to the huddle, or making a fucking if you've taped the game, just go back and watch and remember the numbers of the players, because you watch them act like they just ended the game and single-handedly won it for their fucking team, and 2 plays later they're out of position, they're getting run over, or they get beat. I saw a fucking guy, right? It was like a fade route to the sideline. It's a nice pass. The receiver beat the cornerback. It just ended up being out of bounds, slightly out of bounds, and the guy caught the ball. All right? So the corner got lucky. What does he do? Because it's out of bounds, he starts yelling in that guy's face like he just fucking stuck him or knocked the ball down. It's like, buddy, you got beat. The fuck are you yapping about, right? Yap. 2 fucking plays later, Florida fucking runs the goddamn ball for like 40-yard touchdown, 30-yard touchdown, just runs through the defense. And one of those guys was the guy fucking yapping 2 plays before. Now where'd he go? Oh, he fucking disappears. Dude, that game was so fucking ugly. It needed Vince Lombardi to come back from the grave to be walking up and down the sideline going, what the hell's going on out there? Grab. Nobody tackling. All right, and it wasn't just the defensive players. Not just coming down on them. It was everybody. Even the fucking field goal kicker. Fucking Miami's down, right? They're going to go for a field goal. I don't even know what the fucking score is. I don't even give a shit. I'm so disgusted with everybody acting every other play like they just ended the fucking game. And then getting smoked 2 plays fucking later. All right? So the fucking field goal kicker lines up a kick, right? Whatever, he's back there. They're going to kick a field goal. Take 3 points. Go John Madden with it. Take the points, right? They call the fucking LSU fake. A little flip. And he fucking runs for a first down. And now he's jumping around like he's fucking Bo Jackson. Nodding his head, fucking all of this fucking bullshit. And what does this fucking poor bastard do? They end up getting stopped. The end of that drive, right? They were down like the fucking 19, 20-yard line with that first down. They drive in another whatever, and then they it's 4th down. Now they got to kick a field goal. It's a fucking chip shot. Looks like an 8-yarder, if that's even possible. Fucking 15-yarder. What is this guy who is just fucking, jumping all around about what the fuck he just did? He fucking missed it. He missed it. See, if I was the coach of either one of these fucking teams, this is what I would show the fucking play they made with the dancing and singing and all of the fucking horse shit, right? And standing up on the bench and fucking wearing the Fat Boys chain, I love when you get the turnover chain when the other team fucks up, too. It's like you didn't even cause the turnover. They just had a bad fucking exchange. and you're fucking standing there like you just won a Grammy for playing football, right? I would show them celebrating, and then the next play where they got smoked, and then be like, there was fucking 2 minutes left in the first quarter. You're already at the after party, and we got our asses whipped and lost the first game of the season. Now, it sounds like I'm just coming down on Miami. I'm not, okay? Florida was doing the same fucking thing, and then their quarterback, he fucking goes down. They're losing, okay? They're ranked number 8. Miami's not even ranked. So they ought to be ashamed of themselves that they're in a game this fucking close, if you're going to believe the rankings, but who can in the beginning of the fucking season, right? So they go down the fucking field. Okay, now that they're down after they let up a 50-yard run, the one that I had to shut the fucking game off of. Just running through like fucking, I don't know what it was, like fucking daffodil arms, just right down the fucking field. It was a joke. Melted butter defense. I think that was what they had in for that fucking play. So now that they have to come back against a team that's not even fucking ranked. So what do? They call the Verzi call. Verzi loves it. Up top, first down. Keep them honest, right? They go up top. They connect. Great pass, great catch. Gets them down into the red zone. Couple plays later, the quarterback calls his own number, fucking runs in, gets a touchdown. And then he jumps up and does the fucking Run DMC pose like he just ended the fucking game. All right, I can't remember what happened. I was so fucking beside myself watching the game. Somehow Miami turns over the ball on downs. They get sacked. Okay? The young quarterback, who I thought, markedly improved throughout the fucking game for his first game. He was taking a lot of sacks in the first half, and he should have got rid of the ball, and then he wasn't making that same mistake in the second half. You could tell. But on that last play, he's trying to make something happen. He's hanging on the ball, desperate times. He takes a fucking sack. 4:50 left. And I see one of those Florida players celebrating after he tackles him. And I'm thinking, this is the first time I can justifiably see celebrating, because you essentially just ended the fucking game. Not really. There's 5 minutes left. But I can see that you're starting to get excited. So he fucking celebrates. All right? Florida gets the fucking ball, takes over on downs. The guy who just did the Run DMC pose, what does he do? For some reason, they tell him to go to the air. I don't know why. He goes to the air and immediately throws a fucking pick. Puts Miami right back into the game. Right back into the fucking game. And it just blew my mind. I'm not singling anybody out. I'm just the plays that I remember here. I'm sure they're all wonderful with great parents and all. I'm just saying. The amount of fucking celebrating and just fucking chewing up the scenery that was going on with both of those fucking teams when that game wasn't in the bag until like probably my recorder shut off. I know the final score was like 24-20, wasn't it? I don't know what it was, but Jesus fucking Christ. I know the kids play with passion. I know back in the day it was more of like a fucking sharecropper fucking league. And there was these old grumpy white guys telling everybody that they can't have any fun. And you had to wear a fedora and be a fucking asshole. I know there has to be a happy medium between that and this fucking ridiculousness. It was like that TV sitcom Fame met a football game. Players running up to the audience, trying to get them going like it's a college football crowd. They're going. They've spent dad and mom's money on booze. They're ready to go. They understand it's the big game of the year. I don't know. That's it. We're going to have these new sections on my podcast called Grumpy Old Man. And that was it right there. That was my grumpy old man. I was so excited for the first game of the year. And every time I think it's going to come back a little bit. I think it's going to come back. It just keeps going further into that fucking direction. Which is why I think my favorite athlete right now, even though I don't know how to say his first name, is that dude Leonard on Toronto. And I was also a big fan of Marshawn Lynch, where he would just, maybe he said, that guy deserved to celebrate. I just liked his post-game interviews. I'm just about that work, boss. Leonard won't even high-five his other teammates before a fucking playoff game. I mean, doesn't that seem more like Jesus? Like that's the fucking guy. This guy's going out here with a fucking look on his face like Sonny Liston.